Neon lights, baby.
The Truth and Reconciliation Revisited is from two mod authors, Bronto and Ifa Fudify. This mod is not just entertaining to play, but also has interesting history within Halo modding, so I want to dive into that real quick. At first glance, this mod looks like Halo SPV3, but it's not. Both this mod and SPV3, however, derive the Truth and Reconciliation level from a 2012 build by Halo CMT. CMT stands for Custom Mapping Team. CMT allowed a snow-blanketed version of Truth and Reconciliation with changes to its original BSP geometry to be open-sourced. Additionally, in 2015, the assets for the Silent Cartographer Evolved level created by CMT was released publicly. So, this neat project aims to give Truth and Reconciliation an alternate perspective with more detailed assets, and I must say that this has the smoothest gameplay I've experienced in a mod that completely changes the level for higher fidelity assets in the Halo Combat Evolved engine. Halo Combat Evolved, to me, still has the best flow in combat gameplay than all of the other Halos. So, it's important to still retain that finesse. But the challenge comes in when you add more details, new shaders, and lighting. How do you add something fresh and interesting, but still retain what makes Halo Combat Evolved so great? The answer seems to be this mod's philosophy: keep the core weapon sandbox, a major difference from this mod and SPV3. While some people have strong opinions about Halo mods, I believe it's important for the mod authors to make what they think is cool, and that might mean the weapon sandbox becomes bloated or altered in certain ways. As for this mod, it's simplified and runs great. Let's talk about it. In the high desert, it snows. Truth and Reconciliation takes place on a desert plateau, and the mix of juniper trees surrounded by the wind-blasted rippled rock walls, the petrified wood, it all looks great with a thin glazing of snow that continuously precipitates before entering the belly of the beast. Not only is this a visual change to the original level, but the audio has been altered as well. The assault rifle looks solid, nicely detailed, and in this mod, I never noticed that odd screen glitch for the ammunition display that's found in other mods that change the assault rifle model. Also, you may have noticed in this mod the assault rifle has a reciprocating charging handle. This used to be a feature of the assault rifle in the Halo 3 beta. Once retail Halo 3 was released, however, the charging handle became non-reciprocating, just like in Halo Combat Evolved. At this point, I want to show you the coolest reload for the Needler that I'd like to see in future official Halo titles. A chunk of blandmite is placed into the Needler, then Chief shuts the lid like a Black & Decker coffee maker. Once the weapon is charged, needles quickly protrude from the top. Let's look at that again. Nice. Now it's even better in action because this mod produces more blood and particles than retail, so when the Needler super combines a target, you'll see a pretty glimmering after effect of blandmite still dissipating in the air, and the Chief melees with the Needler the correct way. The level of blood splatter effects really punctuates the velocity, strength, and size of the bullets from the UNSC firearms. Extra blood splatter is just another neat detailed addition to the graphic fidelity this mod implements. The new remastered lighting of the original 2012 version of this modded level looks beautiful. In fact, if someone were to ask me what comes to my mind when I play Truth and Reconciliation from the original Halo Combat Evolved, it's the flashlights from the Marines. The light effect from the flashlights were so neat to see over 20 years ago, and somehow the flashlights from your Marines made the level feel like it was cold. And from playing this mod, it appears I wasn't the only one. I've noticed a change in what I prefer when it comes to graphics. As a kid, I preferred graphics that pursued a realistic look. Nowadays, I prefer a more dynamic approach. I prioritize the style of graphics, and I prefer details in all of the right places. This other detailed example makes me appreciate this mod even more. Some bullets that impact a surface may have a subtle smoke effect shortly after impact for a brief second. You can notice this most with the assault rifle as you pepper the walls and other objects your targets take cover behind. The subtlety in this effect makes the rounds you send downrange feel that much more part of the environment. So when you riddle a fleshy Covenant foe, it truly feels like your weapon is affecting them to a higher degree. Due to more details, I'd say that each and every weapon looks to deal a higher level of damage. And if it's not the weapon details, it's the higher resolution of blood decals on the ground. I think the plasma rifle overheating animation looks really neat with bolts of energy and plasma escaping from the weapon. Running through the hallways with the ODSTs makes me feel like I'm part of a SWAT team. It feels like I'm truly on a more decisive and daring mission that has undergone some type of hasty planning. As for the old pea shooter, the plasma pistol, check out the animation of the chief pressing the button and the holographic heat display activating. Let's also watch and listen to it go to work. Captain Keyes is also accompanied by some ODSTs that were held captive in the brig. You can see the helmets were removed. You can see Spec Ops Elite permutations are here to say hi to you and your captain. I've always thought Halo Combat Evolved has the best looking jackals, especially ones with their helmet, but this is a very cool looking rendition.
Acknowledged, Foehammer.
From high resolution blood decals, blood splatter, fragments of needler blamite shimmering in the air, improved shaders, lighting, and audio changes, this is a fantastic mod that plays very smoothly, retaining the original Halo gameplay. It's a worthy reimagining of the Truth and Reconciliation level. Download it and play it tonight from the link in the description below.
KYOT Coyote.